So before this episode of In the Red starts, I just want to apologise. I feel like after I watch back the footage, I let myself down. I was on the back of a wedding that I'd been best man at, and I was a little bit tired, had a good weekend, lots of great celebrations, but it reflected in my golf a little bit in the front nine, and I did a lot of complaining, and that's not what I want to be doing when I'm out on the golf course. I want to be having fun, I want to be enjoying the game, and even if it's not going to plan, I want to make sure that my attitude is in the right place, and I don't feel like it was for this episode. And for the front nine, it definitely comes across that I was moaning a lot, but not excuses, but tiredness I think played a part in it. But do you know what? It made me realise that golf, it's a bloody hard game. It's very, very tough when you're out there. You're going to have great highs, you're going to have big lows, but what I've got to learn to do sometimes is just smile at whatever's going on, because I don't want to be the person that's complaining and moaning about the lies or whatever it may be. It is what it is when you're out on the golf course. You've got no one but yourself to blame. And it does show during this episode that if you get your head in the right place, you can actually turn your golf around and do something decent. So without further ado, it is very much a game of two halves this episode. We're down at Hillside Golf Course, one of my favourite golf courses in the Northwest. Sit back, enjoy. Sorry about the initial complaining, but it does get better. Thanks for watching. Episode 7 in the red. We're down at Hillside Golf Club today on the Southport coastline. We've got Birkdale, about half a mile over there. Just over the train track down the first and second hole is Southport and Ainsdale. But we're here at Hillside. We're going to take it on this place. 2019 held the British Masters. Marcus Knull run here. I think there was a playoff with Eddie Pepperell and Robert McIntyre, but I believe it is going to be here again in the next couple of years. There's been some changes since I've last played it. They've put some dunes in around the front nine to match the sort of look of the back nine, but it's going to be a bit of a test. It's cold, got the bob hat on. Ball's not really running anywhere because it's a little bit wet. That's to be expected. It is the 31st of October here in England, but let's get on the first tee. We're going to be joined by one of the professional staff as well, who's going to help us guide us round this beautiful golf course. Let's get it done. Right. First hole, here we go. How far are we looking at here? 396, couple of traps down the right hand side, well, 3 of them. Let's go 2 iron. Not actually hit this on the golf course yet. Oh, that was necky. Right at that trap, that was a nervy swing. Somewhere up near the front, take a chip and a putt, standard start for an in the red. Same thing, hit good shots, don't care about score. Don't know, might have got the end of the dune. There's a little tuft there that just made that so hard to get the club on it. Not ideal, that first lie wasn't great, but this is even worse. This is what we would call the hit and hope shot. I've even warmed up today, but a bit unfortunate with that first lie not be able to get anything down. I think we just smash this towards the centre of the green and just hope it gets up out of that stuff. See what we can do. It'd be a fantastic par. Jesus. Well, that was, I would say, a little bit unfair, really. A little bit unfair. Pulled it. I'd love to have a birdie opportunity on the first hole for once instead of just that. Nice double. Don't even feel like I did much wrong there. 17 more holes at least, not the end of the world. Second hole's 526 par 5 straight into the wind. Train track all down the left and a couple of bunkers. Nice and easy. Really just settles you in this start, doesn't it? Nat. No, get down, get down. A little pull against the rough, or there's a water there. Oh yay. Oh dear, oh dear. Perfect. I didn't realise that was so much of a burn there. Love a tight fairway. Love a tight fairway. I think we're just going to have to blast through and hope we get it up on. Right edge of the green. Didn't see any bounce, which was annoying. Oh, go! Not too bad, outside chance. This warming up malarkey. Don't know if it's the future, you know. There we go, got the 2 hard holes out of the way. We've dropped 3 shots as usual. Now the battle begins. Just right of that trap, stay there. Right, it's going to be one of those days. The hole was 386 yards, we're only 80 yards to the front of the green, 100 to the middle, which means we're 280 yards here. And my 2 irons somehow gone 280 yards. I hit that to be shy of the hazard. I was questioning whether I'd get over that bunker at 238 with it. It is a bit downwind, to be fair, but I don't know what I've got to do. I don't know what I have to do here. Come on, wind. Perfect yardage. Just a little bit out with distance. This is not the start we wanted, and I don't even feel like I've put many bad swings on it, and we've got a lot of work to do. Don't. Oh my God. I was dead centre, a foot away, and then it just swung on me. Class. Love that bogey. Not going to lie, I'm off. I am very off. This is one of the holes where they've put more dunes in, and if you look up at the back of the green there and even up towards the green, all this sort of like sparse land that they've got here and the dunes at the back, that was never there. So they must have moved some serious amount of sand to have that happen. But 205, we just needed an easy par 3, so you know, here we go. Didn't turn on it enough, get out that. We are in amongst it again, folks. Just left the face a little open and the wind's smashed it over here, and now we've got another tragic lie. I'm going to make bogey here, and then I'm just going to try and shoot level par after that. Just try and put a score together, because I don't feel like I've done much wrong, but I've been severely punished thus far. Softly, softly. Got about 30 feet for par, great. Right, we need a miracle. We'll have to go back to the first and start again. This ball doesn't like golf. Changing ball. Oh, we might be near a fairway there. Oh no! Anything that could go wrong is going wrong. That should be all over it. We got a nice from Lewis. Might have actually hit one decent golf shot here. It was nearly throwing the clubs on the train track moment not long ago. And giving the game up, starting a fishing channel. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it, folks? Right, if there's any justice in the world, this will drop. Dead straight. How's that not gone that way like yours? What's the actual? It's the first par of the campaign. We are ecstatic. Can only get better from here. Right, 6 hole, 444. Kick right slightly for me. It'll do, we're in play again. See how we can mess this one up. Blind one should have 114 front, so we can hit a comfortable 50 given how far that 2 iron went before. This should be the club. That should be good. Woeful. Just didn't get rolling at all, that. Didn't get rolling at all. Back-to-back pars, big stuff. Need a shank. So it's just pulled up short and bounced off the path twice. I mean, it was a dreadful golf swing, but I think it's bounced about 70 yards away. You know when it's not your day? Today is that day for me. Came in full of confidence after shooting a couple under. Been at a wedding all weekend. Body doesn't feel great, but just can't catch a break. But at least course is actually pretty good, to be fair. It is nice. Just wish I could do it a little bit of justice. Let's see if we can get a wonder up and down. A little bit of luck there. We caught a sprinkler head and it's actually run on. I think this ball has seen its last golf hole It wasn't doing any good anyway. I think it's allergic to the actual hole, this ball. I mean, I've hit it a bit firm, but half a ball left and it's dead centre. That ball is definitely allergic to the hole. Quick double there. Love it. Love it. We need an unbelievable 12 holes. Chunk and run down the right side of the fairway. So that's what you got to do. You got to slap it to get it sunk. Slap it and it works. Don't try and hit it good. Right, let's get this 9-iron in close. 140 flag. It's going to be on the green, but be a little bit away. Don't want to get ahead of myself, but there's a birdie chance. Nope. Just by the hole again. Wow, looks like a totally different hole from up here. You can really see all the rough I'm going to hit it into. Not good. Oh dear. It's not hit anything. We shall see. Go on, wind, hit it hard. Hit it hard. Done all right from that hole. But what is that, Matt? I've nearly missed that out the toe. That sums today up, that. I accept how bad that was. I'm glad that went in because it would have been a 9-hole video. Right, so that's 9 holes. The worst 9 holes I think we've had this series, maybe, no, in fact Troon was probably up there, but the actual golf course is unbelievable. The changes they've made with all the dunes are absolutely fantastic, really frame the holes well. We're going on to the back 9. It's even better than the front 9, the back 9. Hopefully I can actually find a golf swing and maybe string together like 9 birdies. That would be nice. We're I think 7 over par currently. Not good. I think 15 Guinness at a wedding don't help that at all. A certain someone who's started another golf tour said this is his favourite back 9 in the world. It is very picturesque, and I think this hole sets it off. Miniature green surrounded by a load of bunkers, 172 up to the flag. Let's see if we can, let's turn our look around here. 6-iron, let it get close. Good swings, Matt. They're in there somewhere. What the is that? My lower half just is not moving. In for a ride, folks. Watch me shoot 22 over par, trying to break par. I love this game. What is that like? There's a path here. How's it had? No, I'm not even going to try and fathom that. I mean, it didn't obviously deserve to be in a good spot, but the lies that I have pulled at this 10 holes are probably the worst I've had all year. You've got to be straight round here. And off the edge. You ever seen a grown man cry? Oh dear God, what is that? My head's completely scrambled. It's gone, it's checked out. 100% checked out. Solid, great bogey, well done. Love it. We're on the 11th hole. I've got a new goal for myself. I've just got to try and make at least 1 or 2 birdies this 9, and also try and feel like I'm actually here in the game, because I drifted through those 10 holes and you can't do that round here. Got to engage, Matthew. It's necky, but it'll work. Stop. Please. Another 5 yards as a water hazard there. 217 up to the front into a crosswind. Sat okay, that, to be fair, so we could pop this up a little bit, get a bit of a high cut 230 into off the left. Come on, see the shot. That's what we want. See the shot and pull the trigger. Go on, wind. Push it onto the flag. Chase up. Not my best strike, but just rolled up to the front of the green and come back down, so if we can do that again for another 8 holes, we'll be okay. Skin it. That's why I should have putted it. We've got a birdie chance though. Get there. Scared of it. Right in the jaws. Done it though, we've made par. We've made par. Right, we're on the 12th. It's a dog leg left to right. There is a water hazard down the right, some pines up the left. Lewis has just hit a belter down the left, so he's inspired me now. 7 birdies, it's only 400 yards this one. We've hit 2 golf shots, Lewis. 2 golf shots. Not gonna lie, I was scared of hitting that in the pond then. I've been playing that good. I think it is just a little pitching wedge. Got 140 to the back. Come on, let's start it. Travel a bit. Is that on the green or? Putting. Is that just on top of the tee, that pin? No. Oh right, okay. Don't have to snap my club then. Another birdie opportunity. Just shows how much of a mental game it is. Playing on a Monday morning after being the best man at a wedding of a weekend is probably not ideal preparation, but just need to get the gears going and see if we can at least have a better back 9. Nope. I've gone to under hitting everyone now, a bit tentative. It's 2 par. The fight back is well on, folks. Probably one of my other goals. I've got 1 of trying to make a couple of birdies, 2, we don't finish worse than we did at Troon. Yeah, that's also my other goal. 13th hole, 402. When I caddied here for my pal Scott Arnold in Open Championship, if you see that bunker just up on the right hand side, which is probably 2 or 3 yards the semis right of that, if you went about 5 yards right of that, I think you could actually lose your golf bag quite comfortably in there. The rough was that long, even on the left hand side, a bit where yours was, it was like waist height. It was brutal. Not today though, so you know, should be an easy hole at 402. Not. Missed the trap. That's where I would have lost my ball there. Yeah. Oh, it's just gone into a horrific lie though. Seeing it down, it's in the side of the hill. Will that come out? Yes. Just a big smash. Let's just commit to this. On the right line. Oh, we've got back right. Down the green. It's okay. Right, bump and run time, I think. Good pace, just thought that would have gone that way a bit. I feel like I'm a bit more in the battle now, which is good. That'll do. That'll do. 3 pars in a row. It's a dizzying height for this. Just need a birdie. That'll make me happy. The good news is that since seeing my shot scope stats of missing the fairway left all the time, I'm now actually missing them all to the right. So we've got the left, we've got the right. I just need to try and get that middle bit covered. That would be a huge help to the game, I think. Leave it wind. Should be okay. Another green in reg. 4 in a row.
4 in a row. Feeling good.
Feeling good. 4 pars in a row. Oh, I thought that was back to back then. Lewis actually texted the shop halfway through and asked who he was playing with, because he thought he was meant to be playing with a pro. Thought he'd had some joker just turn up, but hopefully my 4 par streak now is making him think a little bit better of me. 4 to play, 4 birdies to finish. 15th hole, that's 421. Don't think I've ever hit a driver here, but hey, Lewis said it's the line. It's the play. I think we're A1, I think. I'll definitely try and mess it up somehow though. It's the sound of spin, folks. Could have done better, wrote the school report. This is it. Roll it in. Under hit. Yeah. 5 pars in a row though. It's a million times better than the front 9. A million times better.
Could it have been worse?
Well, it'd be hard for it to be worse. So the 16th here, it's only par 3, nothing to be too worried about. It's just 223 yards up to that flag today with a nice Mackenzie in there just to make sure, you know, you're getting all the way back to it. Into off the right wind, just flick a little 8 iron. If only. 2 iron. This will be a nice way to keep the par run going. Crikey. Don't push it downwind. Well, front left portion of the green almost just off it. Should be an easy chip and run, only about 50 yards. I needed a yard more and that was good. Just killed it on that slope. I'm going to hold it like that with a little push. The old par streak has come to an end. It was too good to be true. What a golf hole that is, to be fair though. You just, especially off that back tees in winter. Brutal. Beautiful though. The 17th is a par 5, 570 yards up the hill. Gorgeous views, you can see the ocean. See back down the other hole. It's one hell of a tee. It does look beautiful, doesn't it? All the way around. Something about playing golf next to the sea that is better than any other form of golf. It's just harder. That is down the middle of the fairway. Just, can we have a replay of that maybe 4 times, just to show that I can actually hit a golf shot.
Centre stripe.
Centre stripe, down there, and no crazy swing thoughts. Amazing. Birdie, here we come. A good hurrah for birdie here. So that it's 250 to the middle uphill, so got to smoke this. I'll leave it. Little bit heavy, it's up there though. Big moment here folks, we've got a makeable birdie opportunity. Hold on to your seats.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, I'm so glad I've gone around a golf and not made a birdie. We've done it, we've ticked it off. Back to 8 over par. I don't think we're going to get in the red in this episode, folks, just in case you were hoping for that on the 18th. But it's been bloody gorgeous. Look at that. What a golf hole. Right, 18th hole, you can actually see Birkdale from here. We've got the famous old white clubhouse here. The 18th green's literally just below that, and then as you look out over, you can see the majority of the golf course there. I definitely think now that they've put the dunes in on the front 9, I think this definitely rivals it as a golf course. Beforehand, the back 9 was as good, if not better, and the front 9 was just lacking that little bit. But since the changes they've made, this is by far, I think, one of my favourite courses in the northwest of England. It is just stunning. Each hole carved into the dunes now. Feel like you're on your own golf course on every hole pretty much. It's been beautiful. Shame we've not done it justice with a good score, but back 9 and front 9, 2 totally different days it almost feels like. But it's been a pleasure playing here. We're going to finish off on 18 and then see if we can. It'd be nice to get a birdie here as well, but a par will do. But it's been an absolute pleasure. If you are in the area, do come and check Hillside out. It's one hell of a treat of a golf course. But yeah, let's get it knocked down there. 480 to finish. Not a hole to be sniffed at. Straight at them. Oh, it's a bit right of them. Right, just down the right. Probably a mid-ironing, I reckon. Not an ideal finish. One last fray. Sit, sit, sit. Not the finish we wanted. Sit. Oh crikey. Decided to have a hack down the last hole. Roll it in, Matt. Roll it in. Oh, pushed it and whacked it. And that just snuck in. Well, thank you for escorting us round, Lewis. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Enjoyed it.
Course was absolutely phenomenal. Hillside is beautiful. It got the better of me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that episode. On to the next one. Let's see if we can get back to the glory of St Anne's. I think we might just go and play there again because I can shoot under par there. But yeah, got the better of me today. So we didn't break the red barrier again. I've only done it the once, which was last episode at St Anne's, and it was interesting when I looked back on the round. I thought, oh, it must be something that I've done in my performance, and actually the stats aren't too far apart. I actually hit more fairways at Hillside. The big difference at Hillside to St Anne's was that actually I chipped and putted better and I hit more greens at St Anne's. But the one thing that the stats can't measure is what I talked about at the start of the video. Can't measure your heart, it can't measure your mental ability. But knowing that, and then actually having the data that I do get from ShotScope, I should be able to start actually improving my golf a lot quicker, because I know the areas that I need to improve in terms of my actual hitting of the ball or playing the game. But then the mental side, I need to work on that a little bit more to see that I'm having more fun out on the golf course. I'm not getting down when I get into a bad situation. And then hopefully we start to break the red barrier a lot more often. Guys, hope you've enjoyed this episode. Have a good Christmas and I'll see you very soon.